Hey freelancers, are you struggling to decide how much you need to charge for your digital marketing services? Then this video is exclusively for you. If you charge too low, you will burn out. If you charge too high, the client will run away. Right? So I'm gonna explain a 6-step framework, a pricing framework which most freelancers use, and at magic time, I'm gonna reveal a secret pricing strategy that no one talks about. Let's get to the first step, which is understanding the market and niche. So very simple. Go to the market which you selected and the niche, and understand the pricing in that market and niche. So let's imagine, go to Fiverr, Upwork, LinkedIn, and see how much clients are ready to pay for that project and also how much they are charging. If you really want to dig deep, post as a client in Freelancer, Upwork, Fiverr, or LinkedIn, and see what are the bids you are receiving for that particular project. Then you will get an estimation. Okay, I need to charge this much, okay, or above this or below this. All right, now let's come to the second point: hourly rates versus project based pricing. So I highly recommend, never ever get into the trap of charging hourly. So if you really want to make a good income, always charge depends on the project and also the outcome which you are providing. Let us imagine Viru has a requirement of growing his Trido School brand on Instagram from 0 to 100K within 6 months. If you can solve that problem, I might pay you 1 lakh, I might pay you 2 lakh, I might pay you 3 lakh as well, because you are result oriented freelancer instead, not like a normal employee or an intern who charges 10,000, 5,000 or 15,000 monthly. So project based pricing is the key. I'll break it down even further for you. Let us imagine you are a Facebook ads expert and you've generated 10 lakhs of income for me using a 1 lakh rupees of ad budget. Then will you charge 10,000 for it? Absolutely not. You see the ROAS, invested 1 lakh and you generated me 10 lakhs. And it is like very important for you to charge at least 20 minimum to 30% on whatever the income you are generating to the client. Okay, so no Viru, still I want to go with hourly pricing. I want to know what is my hourly rate, because few clients are coming to me stating what is your hourly rate. Okay, let's get into the step 3, which is 3x rule. All right, very simple. If you want to know the hourly rate, let us imagine, calculate your monthly expenses, which includes your EMIs, house rent, food, groceries, shopping, etc. Let us imagine your monthly income or expenses, all right, is 50,000. So multiply it by 3. That is called 3x rules. 50,000 into 3, which is 1,50,000. Okay, and divide it by number of hours you want to invest in that project. Let us imagine you want to invest 50 hours. So 1,50,000 divided by 50 is 3,000. That means your hourly rate should be 3,000 or above, which is like 3x rule. And this is the most important thing. You're getting my point. Now let's come to the magic time where I will explain why most freelancers fail in getting a consistent income or making a 6-figure income or more, because they charge based on their experience, based on their talent, what they have got. Absolutely wrong. Please avoid this. Take this: a guy who is having only 6 months of experience, a guy who is having a 4 years of experience in running Facebook ads. Now, a guy who is running with 6 months of experience have produced a results of 10x for my brand, whereas the 3-4 years of experience guy produced only 3x of income. Now, client pays based on the experience or based on the results what they have got. So in magic time, the value is simple. Always worry about the results which you are bringing to the client, not about the experience which you have, the talent which you have. In the previous example I've told you, right? Always charge 20 to 30% of the revenue which you are going to generate to the client. That's the most important thing which you need to follow, and that's the most important thing. Now let's come to step 4. Freelancers often struggle when they need to raise their prices. Take a let us imagine you are working with me. It's been almost 6 months or 1 year. You are charging same amount to me. Let us imagine 40,000 rupees per month. Now you feel like you want to increase the pricing, but you don't know how you can increase the pricing. What if I say, sir, can we go for next month 40,000 instead of 30,000? You will feel like, oh, client will leave me because I raised my budget to 10,000. Okay, let's think in a different perspective. What if client is thinking like that? Viru is producing amazing results to me from last 6 months and 7 months. What if Viru wants to decided to quit? How can I find my new freelancer? If I find my new freelancer also, will he or she able to produce results or not? So you have to be bloody confident when you're producing results. You only worry when you do not produce results over a period of time. In the contracts itself, tell them every 6 months, if I'm able to produce these results to your brand, I'm gonna increase my pricing from 10% to 20%, depends on the growth. So don't worry about after 6 months. In the contract itself, in the starting itself, you tell the client that these are my base guidelines, the set of rules which I have, or SOP, standard operating procedure. You're getting my point. Then you will work better in the future with high priced models. Okay. Now let's come to negotiation of pricing. What if client says you, oh man, you're too expensive? You're getting my point. This will come. Whenever client says you're expensive, ask them two things. Sir, what made you think like I'm expensive? And at what price you are looking at? Very simple. Don't say like, you cannot invest. You are not a suitable client for me. No, no, no. Just ask these two things. Okay. And when client says that I find you as an expensive because if I hire let's say Facebook ads person, an executive, I can get it at only 25,000 rupees per month, but you are charging 40,000. Then you can simply answer this. So the kind of experience what a executive is bringing and the kind of experience what I'm bringing is completely different. So very simple, sir. Are you looking at somebody who charges low, or are you looking at somebody who can bring you results? All right. So my prices are not at all expensive, sir. If you are getting results, if I am producing results, I charge only 20-30%. But if you still want to get best results at the cheapest rate possible, I don't think so this is possible, sir. Tell me whether you're looking for low cost or whether looking for uh, results. If still client is not convincing, then before you talking to the client, have a 3-step framework in pricing, which is low, middle, and highest. Price your services within 3 different formats: low price, value based pricing, and the high price. So design a middle one where client needs to pick that middle one. Okay, design in such a way that he will look after the pricing, which is the middle one. So if you can give 3 options to the client, then obviously client will pick the middle one because he will see a lot of value inside the middle one. All right. Now let's come to the final point, which is 6th point. Viru, client is asking me to work for free. When you should work for free, when you shouldn't work for free. Last point, which is the most important. When you feel like client is really worth, listen to this point, okay, when you feel like client business is good, product is good, revenue is good, but client is having a trust issues on you, you should work for free, like on an agreement basis. Don't work for free. Tell them in next 90 days, sir, I'm going to achieve these results, only then you pay me, or else we don't. So now you will have win-win situation. Client will also have a great bharosa on you, great trust on you, stating in 90 days, okay, if he's achieving results, then I'll pay, if not, I'll not. You will also get a confidence that anyway you're going to achieve those results and you're going to make money, then only you will take up the project. So you don't need to work on something which is like client product is not good, business is not good, doesn't understand what is digital marketing, and is still looking for some cheaper options and looking for free freelancers who can work with them, who is a time pass client. You should avoid working with them. I hope you like this video. So if you want me to create similar content in the future in upcoming videos, give me a boost, like it and comment and share it with other people, and subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification. I'm gonna create more content like this. It will give me a boost. See you inside in the next video. Thank you.